to be blown about my house as freely as possible, but I refuse to be blown off my feet by any. This perhaps is the openness that you talked about. The people of all cultures, all traditions came here. The three monkeys of Mahatma Gandhi: speak no evil, see no evil, hear no evil. These were originally given to Mahatma Gandhi by a Japanese monk, and they became an essential part of his philosophy.
And those philosophies, Jasleen, are still very relevant and encourage each one of us to ensure that we imbibe the core values of humanity, truth, non-violence, love, compassion, service, sacrifice, forbearance, and equality. The Sangrahalaya, the museum, consists of a gallery that is titled "My Life is My Message." And it consists of paintings, photo enlargements of some of the vivid events of Gandhiji's life, his quotations, letters, other relics. There's a library too. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi encourages one and all, especially the youth, to understand Gandhiji, his philosophy, connect with history. There's the archives that ensures collection, preservation, and display of Gandhiji's writings, photography, voice records, films, personal belongings. As we now see President Donald Trump interacting with the members of the Gandhi Smarak Sangrahalaya, Sabarmati.
So these were few moments of reflection, of going inwards before moving onwards towards the next leg. Mahatma Gandhi said that to find oneself, one has to lose oneself in the service of others. And this is a pilgrimage where one can find this philosophy and through it find oneself.
And now from the Sabarmati Ashram, the cavalcade will move to the new Motera Stadium. And for today, perhaps Motera is all set to transform into the loudest stadium in the world.
That is quite true. We've been hearing loud cheers emanating from the stadium. The President's daughter, Ivanka Trump. Gandhiji believed in the concept of living in a commune with just the bare necessities, because he said that nature gives you enough for your needs, though not enough for your greed. And this was the ideal living conditions that Gandhiji talked about. The residents here would work for 8 hours a day, and in the morning and evening spend time in meditation and prayer, and prayers from all faiths were recited here.
In fact, members of the ashram began their day by gathering to pray, and in the evening they return to pray again and take stock of the day's activities. The entire environment, the trees, the calmness, the positive vibrations, the energy makes you feel very relaxed.
And also, it sends a shiver down one's spine to think that this is exactly where Mahatma Gandhi lived. To breathe the same air that he once breathed is really special for the visitor.
So whether it's the stillness one can experience at Sabarmati Ashram, or the loudest cheer that awaits at the Motera, it's an array of emotions that engulfs the life of a human being.
Come to think of it, that is the essence of India, isn't it? We are the loudest and the most joyful when we celebrate our festivals with great color and a lot of music, dancing. And yet when it comes to moments of reflection, we turn inwards. This is a part of life for most Indians. Despite the compulsions of modern day living,
The three monkeys.
the three monkeys embody the very essence of Gandhiji's philosophy of seeing no evil, speaking no evil, and hearing no evil. So when you look for the good in others, you only see the good in others, which gets reflected in your own being. Because Gandhiji said we really are mirrors of each other. Mahatma Gandhi also said that an eye for an eye would eventually turn the world blind. So he talked about compassion, forgiveness, friendship, and understanding with each other. To my great friend, Prime Minister Modi, thank you for this wonderful visit. It has been signed by President Donald Trump.
Also
And
the First Lady, Melania Trump, has signed there.
Exactly. People do usually come here and pen their thoughts in the visitor's book. And this will be a wonderful visit for the President and his entourage. The Prime Minister's carcade moving down the avenues of Ahmedabad, lined with thousands of people who are here to cheer the Prime Minister and his dear friend, the President of America. The cavalcade is now moving towards the Motera Stadium, the Sardar Vallabhbhai International Cricket Stadium, which has been newly refurbished. And there are close to 1.5 lakh people who are waiting there to cheer the two great personalities who are the stars of the event. The presidential cavalcade now departing from Sabarmati Ashram. Mahatma Gandhi's philosophy is still relevant today, and this can be seen by the fact that almost 2,000 people visit here daily, and more than 5,000 people come to Sabarmati Ashram on weekends, waving and cheering the president along. The people of Ahmedabad, people of Gujarat are so happy to see him.
The next destination is Motera Stadium. As we can see, the cavalcade is now moving from Sabarmati Ashram. The message of peace and harmony given by Mahatma Gandhiji is still very relevant in contemporary era. The head of states and the head of governments had visited Gujarat mainly to visit Sabarmati Ashram, Gandhi Ashram. And the name of the dignitary includes Queen Elizabeth II, King of Jordan, Nelson Mandela, and Sri Lanka's former Prime Minister, Premadasa. The world has recognized and accepted the thoughts and ideology of Mahatma Gandhi, and hence we may see that many global leaders visit Gandhi Ashram to understand that. Originally, the Gandhi Ashram called the Satyagraha Ashram, reflecting the movement towards passive resistance launched by Mahatma Gandhiji. The ashram became home to ideology that set India free. And as you can see, the cavalcade is now moving towards the Motera Stadium. The cavalcade has crossed the Subhash Bridge. The ashram, as we're talking about, became the home to ideology that set India free. The Sabarmati Ashram, named for the river on which it sits, and was created with a dual mission: to serve as an institution that world carry on a search for truth, and a platform to bring together a group of workers committed to non-violence who would help secure freedom for India. And that's the reason even nowadays we can see the global leaders want to visit Gandhi Ashram. As you can see, the people have lined up here on the streets. The cavalcade is now moving towards Motera Stadium. It's a Subhash Bridge. We can see from where the cavalcade is moving. And as we told, the next destination is Motera Stadium, where the President and the Prime Minister will participate in Namaste Trump event, which is quite similar to the landmark Howdy Modi event hosted by the Indian American community in honor of Prime Minister Narendra Modi during his visit to Houston in September 2019. The cavalcade is just crossing Sabarmati Riverfront Road, will go towards the airport square, and from there on will go to the Motera Stadium. The distance is about 17 kilometers from the Gandhi Ashram. And en route we can see some of the classical dance performance, the folk dance performance by the Indian artist. Thousands of people standing on the both sides of the road to have a glimpse of the beloved lover stadium. The Motera Stadium, Ahmedabad, came into being in 1982 and became witness to many milestones of Indian cricket. It was here that cricket legend Sunil Gavaskar completed 10,000 runs in Test cricket. The stadium can accommodate 1,10,000 people.
हर लव स्टोरी में एक हीरो एक हीरोइन होती है।
पर क्या होगा जब लव स्टोरी में दो हीरो आ जाएं?
जानने के लिए देखिए शुभ मंगल ज्यादा सावधान 21 फरवरी को।
और राष्ट्रपति ट्रंप का प्लेन पहुंच चुका है एयरपोर्ट में। तस्वीरें दिख
The world is looking at both the leaders here. The cavalcade has reached Indira Circle. Both the leaders have met on various platforms here, on various multilateral meetings and conferences. And each time, both the leaders share a special bond, a bond of friendship. Namaste Trump. This is the banner you can see at various corners in Ahmedabad city. Well, Ahmedabad is known for its trading community. And in today's Namaste Trump program, we may see nearly 5,000 to 7,000 businessmen and leaders will join the meeting. The cavalcade is now reaching at Indira Circle. There won't be any formal signing of agreement in Ahmedabad, but obviously, as both the leaders refer themselves as a friend of each other, it will stronger the bond between both the countries here. Nearly 110,000 people waiting for the United States President at the Motera Stadium. The trade between both the countries actually stands at 10% per annum, and both the countries want to increase it. But it's not just a trade, but bilateral relation is equally important for both the countries, and that's the reason on various fronts, at various occasions, we have seen the United States have support India on a global platform. The cavalcade is now reaching at Koteshwar Road. There are various issues and challenges that both the countries are facing. And both these leaders will deliberate upon it and will find a solution. So this is the first leg of the US President Donald Trump to India. From Ahmedabad, the President will go to Agra and then New Delhi. And there's a culture performance we can see on the streets of Ahmedabad here. It's quite a visual treat for the foreign dignitaries. The cavalcade is moving towards Motera Stadium, is at now Koteshwar Road. Well, it's another feather in the cap of Ahmedabad city as they hosted US President Donald Trump. The cavalcade has reached now Ashram Road. US President Donald Trump is accompanied with the delegates, where the Indian side and the US will have a bilateral talk in Delhi. As there are various issues that both the countries share a common goal. As the terrorism and protectionism are the issues on both the countries are quite vocal about. The cavalcade will now reach at Motera Stadium. Motera Stadium is considered the world's biggest cricketing stadium and was a brainchild of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. This newly built stadium has world-class facilities including the corporate boxes, gymnasium, Olympic-sized swimming pool and many other facilities. It's spread across 63 acres and can accommodate 110,000 spectators at a time. But it's not just about the size, the stadium is also a green, sustainable structure. And here we can see the cavalcade of President is reaching towards Motera Stadium.
The World Heritage City of Ahmedabad wears a festive look today as spectators on both sides of the road are greeting and cheering both the leaders, President Donald Trump and Prime Minister Narendra Modi, as we now see Prime Minister Modi's cavalcade nearing the new Motera Stadium.
The cavalcade being greeted by the ship of the desert, colorfully caparisoned camels. What a wonderful sight this is. A spectacle of what India is all about. The Motera Stadium is the venue for the Namaste Trump event. The largest event, the grandest event of its kind anywhere in the world.
Aspiring dreams, inspiring future. The ties between the two nations, India and the United States, are grounded in the common values and shared commitment to democracy. The roar from the Motera Stadium continues to grow and build up in anticipation of both the global leaders arriving within the Motera Stadium in moments from now. Prime Minister Modi had reached Ahmedabad today, over an hour before President Trump did. Prime Minister was present at the airport to welcome the US President. He greeted him with a hug, and in response we did see that in the visitor's diary, President Trump wrote, "Thank you, my friend, for this wonderful experience." Adequate security arrangements have been made throughout the route. And the idea also is that the spectators on both sides of the road can get a glimpse of their beloved leaders and also of the cultural diversity and heritage on display. Robust relations, democratic traditions. The United States of America is the world's oldest democracy, and India its largest. absolutely in sync, the majestic camels. Reminds me of the border security force. It's almost become a symbol of them. That's the first recall we have. And not only in security, you've got the Gujarat police, you've got the central paramilitary forces, other security agencies, all trying to ensure that there is no untoward incident, but most importantly, that everyone in attendance enjoys this festival and welcomes the visitor with joy. The Motera Stadium was established in 1982, and a lot of records also have happened at the stadium. Sunil Gavaskar completed 10,000 runs in Test cricket in 86-87. Kapil Dev scalped his 432nd wicket in Test to surpass Sir Richard Hadley's record, thus becoming the highest wicket taker in Test cricket at that time. And just in 2011 World Cup, which India won, en route in the quarterfinals, we played the all-important match against the Aussies on the Motera ground.
And what a spectacle that was. What a memory.
Sachin Tendulkar. Can you name any ground on which Sachin does not have a record?
I don't think there is any such ground in the world. But at the moment, this ground, this stadium, chock-a-block with people from all across Gujarat and indeed across the country. They have come here to witness this spectacle, this mega event, the largest event of its kind anywhere in the world. Namaste Trump. And we've been hearing cheers emanating from the stadium from early in the morning when people started trickling in from 7:30 or 8 in the morning. It's a very bright sunny day. But the enthusiasm of the people to be part of history. These are great moments in histories of nations, and these are people from across the 33 districts of Gujarat.
And the canopy that you see there, it's a specialized 30-meter wide roof canopy over the entire stadium. People might have come since morning, but their joy, energy is only increasing with time. Young children, students, youth, artists, they're all gathered here. Arts, culture, sports, cinema, music, folk dances, all of this is the soft power of a nation. And today, we are having an amazing experience of the soft power of India.
And these are people from all walks of life, students, businessmen, office goers, the young, the old, and especially the children who always get most enthusiastic.
Let's see this video and know more about how both the world leaders, President Trump and Prime Minister Modi, are so popular in social media and especially on Twitter.
They are the leaders of the world's largest and oldest democracies. They draw enormous crowds at their rallies and other public events. They both rose to power as leaders of the masses. And they will have a lot to talk about when President Donald Trump visits India for the first time. Trade, strategic ties, security, defense deals, and enhancing people-to-people connect are just a few topics on the agenda.
The US market has been the single largest market for Indian exporters. For expectations of a mini trade deal because it's important for India. Defense deals will definitely be on the table, including perhaps for helicopters, and there's talk because the US has sent to the Congress the notification for authorization of sale of integrated air defense systems.
The two leaders may find they have much in common if they venture into the world of social media. Both are prolific users of social networking sites. Donald Trump is the most popular head of state or government with 72.6 million followers on Twitter, while Prime Minister Modi is at number 2 with 53.1 million followers. In fact, President Trump announced his India visit tweeting, "Great honor, I think." Mark Zuckerberg recently stated that Donald J. Trump is number 1 on Facebook. Number 2 is Prime Minister Modi of India. Actually, I'm going to India in 2 weeks. Looking forward to it. In 2017 too, using his official POTUS account, President Trump tweeted that he is looking forward to discussing important strategic issues with a true friend. Playing host after the meeting in the White House, President Trump recalled his previous campaign pledge that if elected, India would have a true friend in the White House.
During my campaign, I pledged that if elected, India would have a true friend in the White House. And that is now exactly what you have, a true friend.
President Trump also praised PM Modi's Twitter prowess.
Prime Minister Modi and I are world leaders in social media. We're believers, giving the citizens of our countries the opportunity to hear directly from their elected officials and for us to hear directly from them.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi also described his White House visit as being filled with friendliness from the opening tweet to the end of talks.
ओपनिंग ट्वीट से लेकर हमारी वार्ता के समापन तक राष्ट्रपति ट्रंप की मित्रता भरे वेलकम का मैं हृदय से आभार व्यक्त करता हूं।
Fast forward to 23rd May 2019. President Trump was among the first world leaders to congratulate the Prime Minister on his massive second-term win. He tweeted, "Congratulations to Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his BJP party on their big election victory. Great things are in store for the US-India partnership with the return of PM Modi at the helm. I look forward to continuing our important work together." Prime Minister Modi's prompt response read, "Thank you, Donald Trump. This victory represents the aspirations of a nation of 1.3 billion people. I too am looking forward to working closely with you for closer bilateral ties, which also augur well for global peace and prosperity." Then on the 23rd of September, Prime Minister Narendra Modi tweeted to the US President hours after the two world leaders shared the stage at a mega event in Houston, calling it a watershed moment in India-USA ties. President Trump's response on the microblogging site was short and sweet: "The USA loves India." And this love between the two countries, led by two dynamic leaders, will definitely grow stronger.
So two strong leaders and their personal chemistry adds to the synergies we see in the bilateral relations between India and the United States of America.
That's absolutely true, and there is a very large Indian diaspora in America that is contributing to the American economy. What is interesting, Amit, is the fact that with the advent of the fourth industrial revolution, which is coming to us at breakneck speed, where technology and internet are not just the future, they are the present. The present and the future lies firmly in the hands of Indians. Some of the biggest American IT firms are headed by Indians, whether it is Google, Microsoft, Adobe, or many of the others. India and the United States are two of the world's largest democracies and are natural partners to catalyze change and accelerate growth across the world. The Indian diaspora in the US comprises Close to 4 million people. More than 90,000 of these live and work in the Silicon Valley and account for every sixth startup in America. Enterprises started by Indians in America represent some of the most successful startups in the world. Companies started by Indian founders in the Valley account for $235 billion in market value. President Trump's visit to India is a great opportunity to strengthen relations between India and the Silicon Valley to pave the way for exponential growth in this area. The India-US partnership will be focusing on 4 key objectives, that is peace and prosperity in the Indian Ocean, counter-terrorism, free and fair trade, and energy. And there is a lot of energy here today at the Motera Stadium. Who knows which of these people will be future CEOs of great IT brands that emanate from the US.
Or sportspersons, because we are here at the world's largest cricket stadium, and Sourav Ganguly, former India captain and BCCI president, is in attendance here at the new Motera Stadium. Absolutely electric atmosphere at New Motera as people gathered here are eagerly waiting to welcome President Donald Trump and Prime Minister Narendra Modi, wearing their white hats that says Namaste Trump.
And Namaste Trump indeed. President Trump's maiden visit to India begins here in Ahmedabad. A very special honor for the people of Ahmedabad and Gujarat.
So far, Prime Minister Narendra Modi received the first family at the Ahmedabad airport. A cultural reception was given to the visiting dignitaries at the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport. They then moved towards Sabarmati Ashram. En route, there was the Mega India Roadshow that showcased the cultural rich heritage of this great nation, India. At the Sabarmati Ashram, the US President, the First Lady, revisited the ideals and values of Mahatma Gandhi. And now, Ivanka Trump, senior advisor, Trump administration, and daughter of the American President Donald Trump, arriving at the new Motera Stadium to loud cheers from the spectators. She was here to attend the Global Entrepreneurship Summit in Hyderabad in November 2017. Very happily posing for photographs with the joyful audience there. For those wondering what is Sachin's record here at the Motera, well, Sachin Tendulkar became the first ever cricketer to score 18,000 runs in one-day cricket in a match against Australia during the 2011 Cricket World Cup.
Stronger friendship, brighter future. Indeed it is. The bilateral relations between the two countries, India and the United States, have arrived at unprecedented levels of convergence. cricket aficionados in our country, cricket lovers, when they have been coming to Motera before, it took 1.5 years to refurbish the stadium from its earlier avatar, would have cheered with as much gusto when Javagal Srinath took 6 wickets in the 4th innings of a test match against South Africa, where the visitors faltered while chasing 170 to win, ending up at 105 all out. Do you think it was the same kind of cheering?
Well, the cheer only continues to grow. And not only for cricket, India is ready for football too, because this year India is going to host FIFA Under-17 Women World Cup for the first time ever. And while the finals will be held at Navi Mumbai, Ahmedabad, the World Heritage City, will also be one of the venues. So all of these spectators will also get to see some football. Ivanka Trump, meanwhile, happily posing for the photographs. These will be memories she will also cherish for lifetime, because India is a land known for hospitality, diverse culture, rich heritage.
And in today's day and age, with the largest number of cell phone users which are being used here to their full power, everyone trying to take selfies or photographs to capture these moments for posterity. This stadium is spread across 63 acres of land with 3 entry points. It has 75 corporate boxes, each with a capacity of 25 people, an Olympic-sized swimming pool. A unique feature of the stadium are the LED lights instead of the usual floodlights at cricket grounds. This is a first of its kind design. The LED lights have been installed on an antibacterial fireproof canopy. Any moment is a good moment to break into cheering and dance.
Well, one of the other hallmarks of the new Motera Stadium is the Hall of Fame. So if you're an avid cricket lover, a beautiful museum with very nice photographs showcasing India's triumph at the 2011 World Cup, 1983 World Cup, all the cricketers who went on to serve the country with great distinction, bats with their signatures, memorabilia, all of them at Hall of Fame. Anticipation just building up to see both the global leaders on the stage, and in moments from now you will see Prime Minister Narendra Modi exiting from the left side of the southern gate, and the President of the United States of America and the First Lady from the right side. And as leaders would walk through the tunnel like we saw in the Howdy Modi event and come out on the ramp from their respective side, handshake in the middle of the ramp, one can only imagine the roar from the spectators gathered here at the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel Stadium, popularly known as New Motera Stadium.
And Amit, no matter what the occasion, whether formal, informal, or in an event like this, when you see the national tricolor being waved, it swells the heart with pride, doesn't it?
Absolutely. See these colors.
Women in their bridal finery, all dressed up for the occasion.
Truly, this is a historic milestone for Indo-US friendship. The President of the USA will address the audience here. They are very keen to hear the American President Donald Trump, also Prime Minister Narendra Modi. As we now see Prime Minister Narendra Modi being welcomed by a loud cheer, and President Donald Trump shaking hands, a warm hug, symbolizing the great Indo-American friendship. The aim is to strengthen and deepen the ties further, as we see the First Lady of the United States of America and both the global leaders reciprocating to the cheers by the spectators.
एक ऐतिहासिक घटना आज मोटेरा के इस विशाल स्टेडियम में जिसके साक्षी हम बने हैं। मैत्री का ये संदेश आज विश्व भर को प्राप्त हुआ है। हमारा सौभाग्य कि आज इस क्षण के हम साक्षी हैं। जोरदार तालियों से आइए इस घटना का स्वागत करें। Let us welcome this moment of goodwill and kinship. We now request you all to rise for the national anthems. We now invite the dynamic, dedicated and determined architect of New India, Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, for his welcome remarks.
भारत माता की, भारत माता की, भारत माता की। नमस्ते ट्रम्प, नमस्ते ट्रम्प, नमस्ते ट्रम्प, नमस्ते ट्रम्प, नमस्ते ट्रम्प, नमस्ते ट्रम्प, नमस्ते ट्रम्प। मैं कहूंगा इंडिया यूएस फ्रेंडशिप, आप बोलेंगे लॉन्ग लिव, लॉन्ग लिव, लॉन्ग लिव, लॉन्ग लिव। इंडिया यूएसए फ्रेंडशिप, इंडिया यूएस फ्रेंडशिप, इंडिया यूएस फ्रेंडशिप। नमस्ते। आज मोटेरा स्टेडियम में एक नया इतिहास बन रहा है। आज हम इतिहास को दोहराते हुए भी देख रहे हैं। 5 महीने पहले मैंने अपनी अमेरिका यात्रा की शुरुआत ह्यूस्टन में हुए हाउडी मोदी कार्यक्रम से की थी और आज मेरे दोस्त प्रेसिडेंट डोनाल्ड ट्रंप अपनी ऐतिहासिक भारत यात्रा का आरंभ अहमदाबाद में नमस्ते ट्रंप से कर रहे हैं। आप कल्पना कर सकते हैं, वो अमेरिका से सीधे यहां पहुंचे हैं। इतनी लंबी जर्नी के बाद भारत में उतरते ही प्रेसिडेंट ट्रंप और उनका परिवार सीधे साबरमती आश्रम गया और फिर इस कार्यक्रम में आया है। दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी डेमोक्रेसी में आपका हृदय से बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। ये धरती गुजरात की है, लेकिन आपके स्वागत के लिए जोश पूरे हिंदुस्तान का है। ये उत्साह, ये आसमान तक गूंजती आवाज, ये पूरा वातावरण एयरपोर्ट से लेकर के यहां स्टेडियम तक हर तरफ भारत की विविधताओं के रंग ही रंगा हुआ नजर आ रहा है। और इन सब के बीच प्रेसिडेंट ट्रंप, फर्स्ट लेडी मेलानिया ट्रंप, इवाका और जैरेड की उपस्थिति, प्रेसिडेंट ट्रंप का अपने परिवार के साथ यहां आना भारत अमेरिका रिश्तों को एक परिवार जैसी मिठास और घनिष्ठता की पहचान दे रहा है। इंडिया यूएसए रिलेशंस आर नो लॉन्गर just another partnership. It is a far greater and closer relationship. इस कार्यक्रम का जो नाम है नमस्ते, उसका मतलब भी बहुत गहरा है। ये दुनिया की प्राचीनतम भाषाओं में से एक संस्कृत का शब्द है। इसका भाव है कि सिर्फ व्यक्ति को ही नहीं, उसके भीतर व्याप्त डिविनिटी को भी हम नमन करते हैं। इतने भव्य समारोह के लिए मैं गुजरात के लोगों का, गुजरात में रहने वाले अन्य राज्य के लोगों का अभिनंदन करता हूं। मिस्टर प्रेसिडेंट, फ्रेंड्स, आज आप उस भूमि पर हैं जहां 5000 साल पुराना प्लांट सिटी धौलावीरा रहा है और इतना ही पुराना लोथल सी पोर्ट भी रहा है। आज आप उस साबरमती नदी के तट पर है जिसका भारत की आजादी में अहम स्थान रहा है। आज आप विविधता से भरे उस भारत में हैं जहां सैकड़ों भाषाएं बोली जाती हैं, सैकड़ों तरह के परिधान हैं, सैकड़ों तरह के खान पान है, अनेकों पंथ और समुदाय है। हमारी ये रिच डाइवर्सिटी में यूनिटी और यूनिटी की वाइब्रेंसी भारत और अमेरिका के बीच मजबूत रिश्ते का बहुत बड़ा आधार है। एक लैंड ऑफ द फ्री है तो दूसरा पूरे विश्व को एक परिवार मानता है। एक को स्टैच्यू ऑफ लिबर्टी पर गर्व है तो दूसरे को दुनिया की सबसे ऊंची प्रतिमा सरदार पटेल की स्टैच्यू ऑफ यूनिटी का गौरव है। देयर इज सो मच that we share, shared values and ideals, shared spirit of enterprise and innovation, shared opportunities and challenges, shared hopes and aspirations. मुझे खुशी है कि प्रेसिडेंट ट्रंप की लीडरशिप में भारत और अमेरिका की फ्रेंडशिप और अधिक गहरी हुई है और इसलिए प्रेसिडेंट ट्रंप की ये यात्रा भारत और अमेरिका के संबंधों का नया अध्याय है। एक ऐसा अध्याय जो अमेरिका और भारत के लोगों को प्रोग्रेस एंड प्रॉस्पेरिटी का नया दस्तावेज बनेगा। फ्रेंड्स, प्रेसिडेंट ट्रंप बहुत बड़ा सोचते हैं और अमेरिकन ड्रीम को साकार करने के लिए उन्होंने जो कुछ किया है दुनिया उसे भली भांति परिचित है। आज हम पूरे ट्रंप परिवार का विशेष अभिनंदन करते हैं। फर्स्ट लेडी मेलानिया ट्रंप, आपका यहां होना हमारे लिए बहुत बड़े सम्मान की बात है। हेल्दी और हैप्पी अमेरिका के लिए आपने जो किया है उसके अच्छे परिणाम मिल रहे हैं। समाज में बच्चों के लिए आप जो कर रही हैं वो प्रशंसनीय है। आप कहती हैं बी बेस्ट। आपने अनुभव किया होगा कि आज के स्वागत समारोह में भी लोगों की यही भावना प्रकट होती है। इवांका 2 वर्ष पहले आप भारत आई थी, तब आपने कहा था कि मैं दोबारा भारत आना चाहूंगी। मुझे खुशी है कि आज आप फिर से हमारे बीच में हैं। आपका स्वागत है। जैरेड, आपकी विशेषता है कि आप लाइमलाइट से दूर रहते हैं, लेकिन आप जो काम करते हैं उसका प्रभाव बहुत होता है उसके दुर्गामी परिणाम निकलते हैं। जब भी आपसे मिलने का मौका मिला तो आपने अपने भारतीय दोस्तों की भरपूर चर्चा भी करते रहते हैं। आपसे मिलकर, आज आपको यहां देखकर मुझे बहुत खुशी हो रही है। साथियों, आज इस मंच से हर भारतीय और अमेरिकी के साथ ही पूरी दुनिया प्रेसिडेंट ट्रंप को सुनना चाहती है। उनके संबोधन के बाद मैं उन्हें धन्यवाद देते हुए आपसे और भी कुछ बातें जरूर करूंगा। मैं 130 करोड़ भारतीयों की तरफ से प्रेसिडेंट ट्रंप को निमंत्रित करता हूं। फ्रेंड्स, आई प्रेजेंट टू यू माय फ्रेंड, इंडिया's friend, the President of the United States of America, Mr. Donald Trump। हम सब खड़े होकर के नमस्ते ट्रंप, नमस्ते ट्रंप।
Namaste. Namaste. And hello to India. This is such a great honor. Let me begin by expressing my profound gratitude to an exceptional leader, a great champion of India, a man who works night and day for his country, and a man I am proud to call my true friend, Prime Minister Modi. The First Lady and I have just traveled 8,000 miles around the globe to deliver a message to every citizen across this nation. America loves India, America respects India, and America will always be faithful and loyal friends to the Indian people. 5 months ago, the United States welcomed your great Prime Minister at a giant football stadium in Texas, and today India welcomes us at the world's largest cricket stadium right here in Ahmedabad. It is a profound honor to be the beautiful new stadium, to be here with you. Motera Stadium, so beautiful, and joined by so many distinguished guests from all across your nation and all across the world. To the hundreds of thousands of everyday citizens who come out and line the streets in a stunning display of Indian culture and kindness, and to the 125,000 people in this great stadium today, thank you for the spectacular welcome to your magnificent country. You have done a great honor to the American people. Melania, my family, we will always remember this remarkable hospitality. We will remember it forever. From this day on, India will always hold a very special place in our hearts. The life of Prime Minister Modi underscores the limitless promise of this great nation. He started out by his father's side as a chiwala, a tea seller. When he was a young man, he worked at a cafeteria in this city. Stand up. Everybody loves him, but I will tell you this, he's very tough. Today, Prime Minister Modi is the tremendously successful leader of this vast Indian republic. Last year, more than 600 million people went to the polls and gave him a landslide victory like no other in the largest democratic election ever held anywhere on the face of the earth. Prime Minister Modi, you are not just the pride of Gujarat. You are living proof that with hard work and devotion, Indians can accomplish anything, anything at all, anything they want. The Prime Minister has a moving story of an incredible rise, and so does this entire nation. Your nation is doing so well. We are very, very proud of India. The story of the Indian nation is a tale of astounding progress, a miracle of democracy, extraordinary diversity, and above all, a strong and noble people. India gives hope to all of humanity. In just 70 years, India has become an economic giant, the largest democracy ever to exist, and one of the most amazing nations anywhere in the world. Since the turn of the century, India's economy has grown more than 6 times in size. In a single decade, India has lifted over 270 million people out of poverty. Under Prime Minister Modi, for the first time in history, every village in India now has access to electricity. 320 million people, more Indians, are right now connected to the internet. The pace of highway construction has more than doubled. Over 70 million more households, think of this, 70 million more households have access to cooking fuel. 600 million more people have access to basic sanitation. And incredibly, 12 Indian citizens are lifted out of extreme poverty every single minute of every single day. India will soon be the home of the biggest middle class anywhere in the world, and within less than 10 years, extreme poverty in your country is projected to completely disappear. The potential for India is absolutely incredible. India's rise as a prosperous and independent nation is an example to every nation all over the world, and one of the most outstanding achievements of our century. It is all the more inspiring because you have done it as a democratic country. You have done it as a peaceful country. You have done it as a tolerant country. And you have done it as a great free country. There is all the difference in the world between a nation that seeks power through coercion, intimidation, and aggression, and a nation that rises by setting its people free and unleashing them to chase their dreams, and that is India. This is why India's accomplishment over the last 70 years is completely unrivaled no matter where you go. It is your faith in the strength of a free society, your confidence in your own people, your trust in your own citizens, and your respect for the dignity of every person that makes the United States and India such a natural, beautiful, enduring friendship. While our nations have many differences, they are both defined and propelled by a fundamental truth, the truth that all of us are blessed with divine light and every person is endowed with a sacred soul. As the great religious teacher Swami Vivekananda once said, the moment I stand in reverence before every human being and see God in him, that moment I am free. In America and in India, we know that we are all born for a higher purpose, to reach toward our fullest potential, to work toward excellence and perfection, and to give all glory to God. Powered by this spirit, Indians and Americans are always striving to be greater. Our people are always seeking to be better. And so our nations have become thriving centers of culture and commerce and civilization, giving light and vitality to all of the world. This is the country that produces nearly 2,000 movies a year from the hub of genius and creativity known as Bollywood. All over the planet, people take great joy in scenes of Bhangra, music, dance, romance, and drama, and classic Indian films like DDLJ and Showjay. This is the country where your people cheer on some of the world's greatest cricket players, from Sachin Tendulkar to Virat Kohli, the greatest in the world. This is the country that built the tallest statue on the face of the earth to honor the namesake of this stadium, the great Indian patriot native of this state, Sardar Patel. India is the country where hundreds of millions of light candles to celebrate the triumph of good over evil at Diwali. And it's where, just days from now, Indians of all faiths will pour out onto the streets to celebrate the beautiful festival of Holi. India is a country that proudly embraces freedom, liberty, individual rights, the rule of law, and the dignity of every human being. Your nation has always been admired around the earth as the place where millions upon millions of Hindus and Muslims and Sikhs and Jains, Buddhists, Christians, and Jews worship side by side in harmony. Where you speak more than 100 languages and come from more than 24 states, yet you have always stood strong as one great Indian nation. Your unity is an inspiration to the world. In America, we have come to know the splendor of Indian culture personally through the 4 million Indian Americans living in the United States as our wonderful friends, colleagues, and neighbors. They are truly spectacular people. Indian Americans enrich every aspect of our national life. They are titans of business, the biggest, the best, pioneers of science, masters of the art, and innovation of technology like few people have been able to see, no matter where you go, anywhere in this universe. Nearly 1 in 4 Indian Americans trace their roots right here in Gujarat. Gujarat is a special place. So on behalf of the entire American people, thank you, and thank you all for the contributions your culture and traditions have made to my beloved country. Americans are eager to strengthen these beautiful ties between our two people. This is truly an exciting time in the United States. Our economy is booming like never before. Our people are prospering and spirits are soaring. There is tremendous love, tremendous we like and we love everybody. Unemployment has hit historic lows, and small business confidence has hit an all-time record high in the history of our country. Our military has been completely rebuilt. It is now stronger than ever before, and we are quickly revitalizing our alliances and friendships all around the world. We have spent $2.5 trillion on rebuilding our military. It's the most powerful military anywhere in the world by far. That is why I have come here to India in the spirit of fondness and goodwill to expand our cherished partnership of incredible power and potential. The First Lady and I have just had a pleasure of visiting Mahatma Gandhi's ashram a few miles from here, where he launched the famous Salt March. And tomorrow in Delhi, we will lay a wreath, plant a tree at Rajghat in honor of this leader who is revered all around the world. And the First Lady and I look forward to visiting one of your country's most iconic landmarks. We are later today going to see the majestic Taj Mahal. The Prime Minister and I will also continue our important discussions about how to deepen the relationship between our two great countries. Both of us understand that when leaders put the interests of their own citizens first, we can forge strong and fair partnerships to build a safer and more prosperous world. Just months ago, this critical partnership took a major step forward when the U.S. military and your brave Indian Armed Forces conducted the first ever air, land, and sea military exercises between our two countries. It was something to behold. We called it Tiger Triumph. As we continue to build our defense cooperation, the United States looks forward to providing India with some of the best and most feared military equipment on the planet. We make the greatest weapons ever made: airplanes, missiles, rockets, ships. We make the best, and we're dealing now with India. But this includes advanced air defense systems and armed and unarmed aerial vehicles. And I am pleased to announce that tomorrow our representatives will sign deals to sell over $3 billion in the absolute finest state-of-the-art military helicopters and other equipment to the Indian Armed Forces. I believe that the United States should be India's premier defense partner, and that's the way it's working out. Together, we will defend our sovereignty, security, and protect a free and open Indo-Pacific region for our children and for many, many generations to come. The United States and India are also firmly united in our ironclad resolve to defend our citizens from the threat of radical Islamic terrorism. Both of our countries have been hurt by the pain and turmoil of terrorism and that terrorism brings. Under my administration, we unleashed the full power of the American military on bloodthirsty killers of ISIS in Iraq and in Syria. Today, the ISIS territorial caliphate has been 100% destroyed, and the monster known as al-Baghdadi, the founder and leader of ISIS, is dead. In the United States, we have also made clear that while our country will always welcome newcomers who share our values and love our people, our borders will always be closed to terrorists and terrorism and to any form of extremism. That is why we have taken historic steps to improve screening and vetting of applications for entry, and we are working to ensure that anyone who threatens the security of our citizens is denied admission and will pay a very, very big, costly price. Every nation has the right to secure and controlled borders. The United States and India are committed to working together to stop terrorists and to fight their ideology. For this reason, since taking office, my administration is working in a very positive way with Pakistan to crack down on the terrorist organizations and militants that operate on the Pakistani border. Our relationship with Pakistan is a very good one. Thanks to these efforts, we are beginning to see signs of big progress with Pakistan, and we are hopeful for reduced tensions, greater stability, and the future of harmony for all of the nations of South Asia. India has an important leadership role to play in shaping a better future as you take on greater responsibility for solving problems and promoting peace throughout this incredible region. Over the course of my visit, Prime Minister Modi and I will also discuss our efforts to expand the economic ties between our two countries. We will be making very, very major, among the biggest ever made, trade deals. We are in the early stages of discussion for an incredible trade agreement to reduce barriers of investment between the United States and India. And I am optimistic that working together, the Prime Minister and I can reach a fantastic deal that's good and even great for both of our countries. Except that he's a very tough negotiator. Since my inauguration, commerce between our two nations has increased by more than 40%. India is now a major market for American exports, and the United States is India's largest export market. A booming America is a great thing for India, and it's great for the world, and that's why we're so happy to announce that we have had the greatest economy ever in the history of the United States. In America, we have proven that the best way to attract jobs and opportunity is to reduce burdens on business, knock down barriers to new investment, and eliminate unnecessary bureaucracy, red tape, regulation, and taxes. Prime Minister Modi has already made significant reforms here in your country, as you very well know. The world looks forward to even more rapid improvement to India's business climate under his leadership. He wants to do it, and he's doing it at a record pace. 2 years ago, Prime Minister Modi warmly welcomed my daughter Ivanka to the Global Entrepreneurship Summit in Hyderabad, and she is back with us today. Ivanka, thank you. Thank you for being here. We are delighted to be joined as well by dozens of Indian women entrepreneurs who are helping to build your nation's future. They are great and natural entrepreneurs, and I just say to the men, be very careful. They're really good. The United States and India are also working closely together on the future of space exploration. You are making impressive strides with your exciting Chandrayaan lunar program. It is moving along rapidly, far ahead of schedule, and America looks forward to expanding our space cooperation with India. As you push even further, you are pushing the limits, and that's a great thing, including in the realm of human spaceflight. The United States and India will be friends and partners on our voyage into the stars and into space. It is truly extraordinary what this nation has achieved in the span of just one lifetime, and what they have done under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi. It is absolutely incredible. Mr. Prime Minister, congratulations. You have come so far, but it is nothing compared to with how far India will go into the future, and the Prime Minister is laying the foundations for a future like few other countries can even think of. This nation is blessed with many treasures, from the sacred banks of the Ganges to the Golden Temple and the Jama Masjid. It is the home to some of the most cherished cultural heritage anywhere on earth. It is also the land of stunning vistas and astounding natural wonders, from the rugged peaks of the Himalayas to the splendid shores of Goa. And India has always been a wellspring of deep wisdom and great ideas, from the Vestas and the ancient epics all the way to the modern India nation. But standing before all of you today, I know that true strength of India is not found in its textbooks, its landmarks, or its landscapes. The true strength of India is found in 125,000 beating hearts in this stadium, and the millions and millions of people who have seen and witnessed our great friendship and admiration today. It is all found in the soul and the spirit of the Indian people. Your courage won and secured this nation's independence. Your devotion built this great and enduring democracy. And it is your dreams that will power this country to a future, even greater progress, prosperity, equality, and opportunity for every citizen across your land. So today I say to every Indian, North and South, Hindu and Muslim, Jewish and Christian, rich and poor, young and old, take pride in the glories of your past. Unite for an even brighter future. And let our two nations always stand together as powerful defenders of peace and liberty and the hope of a better world for all of humanity. Thank you again, Prime Minister Modi, for your hospitality, and thank you, India, for this phenomenal welcome. I want to just leave by saying, God bless India, God bless the United States of America. We love you, India, very much. Thank you. Thank you.
थैंक यू मिस्टर प्रेसिडेंट। आपने अभी जो भारत के बारे में कहा, महात्मा गांधी, स्वामी विवेकानंद और सरदार पटेल को श्रद्धापूर्वक याद किया। भारत के लोगों के सामर्थ्य, उपलब्धियां और संस्कृति के बारे में कहा। मेरे बारे में भी बहुत कुछ कहा। मैं इसके लिए प्रत्येक भारतवासी की तरफ से आपका बहुत बहुत आभार व्यक्त करता हूं। प्रेसिडेंट ट्रंप ने न सिर्फ भारत का गौरव बढ़ाया है, बल्कि अमेरिका में रहने वाले भारतीयों को भी सम्मान दिया है। मिस्टर प्रेसिडेंट, जहां से आपने भारतीयों को संबोधित किया है, वो दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा स्टेडियम है। खेल संबंधित कुछ सुविधाएं यहां अभी अंडर कंस्ट्रक्शन है, फिर भी आपका यहां आना खेल जगत से जुड़े हर व्यक्ति को भी उत्साहित करेगा। मैं गुजरात क्रिकेट एसोसिएशन का भी धन्यवाद करता हूं। उन्होंने ये शानदार वेन्यू इस कार्यक्रम के लिए उपलब्ध कराया। हो सकता है इससे उनके कंप्लीशन टाइम टेबल में कुछ परिवर्तन आया हो, लेकिन मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि वो इसे मेकअप कर लेंगे। साथियों, दो व्यक्ति हो या दो देशों के संबंध, उसका सबसे बड़ा आधार होता है विश्वास, एक दूसरे पर ट्रस्ट। हमारे यहां कहा भी गया है, तन्मित्रम यत्र विश्वासः, यानी फ्रेंडशिप इज वेयर ट्रस्ट इज अनशेकेबल। पिछले कुछ वर्षों में भारत और अमेरिका के बीच विश्वास जिस नई ऊंचाई पर पहुंचा है, जितना मजबूत हुआ है, वह ऐतिहासिक है। अमेरिका की अपनी यात्राओं में मैंने इस विश्वास को दिनों दिन मजबूत होते देखा है। मुझे याद है जब मैं वॉशिंगटन में प्रेसिडेंट ट्रंप से पहली बार मिला था, तो उन्होंने मुझे कहा था, इंडिया हैज ए ट्रू फ्रेंड इन द व्हाइट हाउस। प्रेसिडेंट ट्रंप ने भारत के प्रति अपने इस विशेष प्यार को हमेशा प्रदर्शित किया है। जैसा आपने जिक्र किया, जब व्हाइट हाउस में दिवाली मनाई जाती है, तो अमेरिका में रहने वाले 40 लाख भारतीय भी अमेरिका की समृद्धि और प्रगति के सहयात्री होने पर गर्व महसूस करते हैं। साथियों, अमेरिका की तरह ही आज भारत में भी परिवर्तन के लिए अभूतपूर्व अधीरता है। आज 130 करोड़ भारतवासी मिलकर न्यू इंडिया का निर्माण कर रहे हैं। हमारी युवा शक्ति एस्पिरेशन से भरी पड़ी हुई है। बड़े लक्ष्य रखना, उन्हें प्राप्त करना आज न्यू इंडिया की पहचान बन रहा है। आज भारत में दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा स्टेडियम ही नहीं है, आज भारत दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी हेल्थ एश्योरेंस स्कीम भी चला रहा है। आज भारत में दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा सोलर पार्क ही नहीं बनता, लेकिन आज भारत में दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा सैनिटेशन प्रोग्राम भी चल रहा है। आज भारत एक साथ सबसे ज्यादा सैटेलाइट भेजने का वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड ही नहीं बनाता रहा, आज भारत सबसे तेज फाइनेंशियल इंक्लूजन करके भी वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड बना रहा है। 21वीं सदी में हमारा इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर हो या फिर सोशल सेक्टर, हम ग्लोबल बेंचमार्क को लेकर आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। बीते कुछ समय में भारत ने न सिर्फ 1500 पुराने कानून खत्म किए हैं, बल्कि समाज को सशक्त करने के लिए नए कानून भी बनाए हैं। ट्रांसजेंडर पर्सन्स के लिए अधिकार हो, 3 तलाक के खिलाफ कानून बनाकर मुस्लिम महिलाओं का सम्मान हो, दिव्यांग जनों को प्राथमिकता देना हो, महिलाओं को प्रेगनेंसी के दौरान 26 हफ्ते की पेड मैटरनिटी लीव का प्रावधान हो, ऐसे कई अधिकार हमने समाज में अलग अलग वर्गों के लिए सुनिश्चित किए हैं। साथियों, मुझे इस बात की खुशी है कि भारत में हो रहे इन परिवर्तनों के बीच आज अमेरिका भारत का एक भरोसेमंद पार्टनर बना है। आज जो देश भारत का लार्जेस्ट ट्रेडिंग पार्टनर है, तो वो देश है अमेरिका। आज भारत की सेनाएं जिस देश के साथ सबसे ज्यादा युद्ध अभ्यास कर रही है, तो वो देश है अमेरिका। आज जिस देश के साथ भारत की सबसे व्यापक रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट पार्टनरशिप है, तो वो देश है अमेरिका। आज चाहे डिफेंस हो, एनर्जी सेक्टर हो, हेल्थ हो, इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी हो, हर क्षेत्र में हमारी रिलेशनशिप का दायरा निरंतर बढ़ रहा है। साथियों, 21वीं सदी के इस दशक में न्यू इंडिया रिसर्जेंट अमेरिका के लिए भी अनेक नई संभावनाएं, अनेक नए अवसर लेकर के आया है। विकास के हर क्षेत्र में दोनों ही देशों के पास पाने के लिए बहुत कुछ है। भारत में मैन्युफैक्चरिंग बढ़ाना, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर का विस्तार होना अमेरिका के लिए नई संभावनाएं लेकर आएगा। इंडस्ट्री 4.0 के इस दौर में भारत में डिजिटल इकोनॉमी का विस्तार अमेरिका के लिए भी निवेश के अनेक मौके बनाएगा। मिस्टर प्रेसिडेंट, बीते दशकों में डिजिटल इकोनॉमी में भारत और अमेरिका के संबंधों को शेप करने में बहुत महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका निभाई है। भारतीय टैलेंट और अमेरिकी टेक्नोलॉजी ने इस क्षेत्र को नई लीडरशिप दी है और मैं मानता हूं 21वीं सदी में भारत और अमेरिका मिलकर इस डिजिटल युग का इंडस्ट्री 4.0 का नेतृत्व करने के लिए समर्थ है। साथियों, 21वीं सदी में नए अलाइनमेंट, नए कंपटीशन, नए चैलेंजेस और नई अपॉर्चुनिटीज बदलाव की नींव रख रहे हैं। ऐसे में भारत और अमेरिका के संबंध और सहयोग की 21वीं सदी के विश्व की दिशा तय करने में महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका होगी। मेरा स्पष्ट मत है कि भारत और अमेरिका नेचुरल पार्टनर है। हम सिर्फ इंडो पैसिफिक रीजन में ही नहीं बल्कि पूरी दुनिया की पीस, प्रोग्रेस और सिक्योरिटी में एक प्रभावी योगदान दे सकते हैं। आतंकवाद को हराने में अमेरिका के कमिटमेंट और प्रेसिडेंट ट्रंप की लीडरशिप मानवता की सेवा की है और इसलिए मैं मानता हूं कि प्रेसिडेंट ट्रंप जैसे विलक्षण नेता और भारत के अनन्य मित्र का इस देश का इस दशक की शुरुआत में ही भारत आना एक बहुत बड़ा अवसर है। बीते समय में भारत अमेरिकी संबंधों को सशक्त करने की जो शुरुआत हमने की है, अब उनकी इस विजिट से उसका अगला फेज शुरू हो रहा है। हम एक लॉन्ग टर्म विजन से इंस्पायर्ड है, सिर्फ शॉर्ट टर्म कंसिडरेशन से नहीं। हमारे बायलैटरल रिलेशंस ग्रो करेंगे, हमारी इकोनॉमिक पार्टनरशिप का विस्तार होगा, हमारा डिजिटल कोऑपरेशन बढ़ेगा और मुझे विश्वास है कि हम नई ऊंचाइयों को पार करते हुए भारत जिन सपनों को लेकर के चला है, अमेरिका जिन सपनों को लेकर के चला है, हम मिलकर के उन सपनों को पूरा करेंगे। आज मेरा सौभाग्य है कि राष्ट्रपति ट्रंप और उनके पूरी परिवार का मुझे स्वागत सम्मान करने का अवसर मिला है। मैं फिर एक बार नमस्ते ट्रंप का इस नाद को गूंजते हुए आप सबसे आग्रह करूंगा, भारत माता की, भारत माता की, भारत माता की। इंडिया यूएस फ्रेंडशिप, लॉन्ग लिव इंडिया यूएस फ्रेंडशिप, इंडिया यूएस फ्रेंडशिप। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
We now conclude this historic event where the heads of two vibrant democracies reaffirmed the bonds of friendship, mutual trust between their nations. We request everyone to remain seated till the dignitaries depart from this venue.
visual. President Trump reciprocated the gesture and said, America loves India, America respects India, and will always be a loyal and faithful friend to the Indian people.
In fact, when he, towards the conclusion of his speech, said, America loves you, I love you, India, a loud cheer went up through the crowds and people responded with an equal amount of love. But earlier in his speech, President Trump spoke about his admiration of India's rich and diverse culture, where different religions exist in mutual harmony, and that is the hallmark of India. That is what makes us special. That is what makes us great. He praised India for being the home of rich culture and spiritual traditions. He also went on to praise Indian entrepreneurs, especially women entrepreneurs. And he told many of the men to beware of the Indian women entrepreneurs because they are so good.
Yes, indeed. So a lot of areas of mutual convergence being outlined by President Trump in his speech. He talked about cooperation in the space program, cooperation in the Indo-Pacific region, entrepreneurship, health, education. And Prime Minister Modi also, in his speech, mentioned